Charlottesville police are continuing their investigation tonight into last November's Rolling Stone article that opened a discussion about rape on college campuses. I'm Bill Fitzgerald.
And I'm Candace Burns. New information about last November's investigation into the Rolling Stone article has just surfaced.
The article claimed that a student named Jackie was gang raped at a Phi Kappa Psi party in September 2012. CBS 6's Teresa Galasso is in our newsroom tonight with more on that investigation. Teresa?
An investigation into the Rolling Stone article published last November has come to a close. The article claimed that a student named Jackie was gang raped at a Phi Kappa Psi fraternity party in September 2012. Since the original article, there have been many discrepancies. Police talked to 11 men who lived in the fraternity house and some of Jackie's friends. And while no evidence was found to show a rape occurred, the case is not closed because there is no evidence against it either.
All I can tell you is there is no substantive basis to conclude what is described in that article.
Jackie did not give a statement or answer any questions on the subject. Phi Kappa Psi may pursue legal action against Rolling Stone because of the damage they say was caused by the magazine. Rolling Stone issued an apology to Phi Kappa Psi fraternity after the inconsistencies were found. The Columbia University School of Journalism has been hired by Rolling Stone to fact-check the story. After the review, the magazine apologized and removed the article.
Thank you, Teresa. Also developing in Charlottesville, the UVA student arrested by ABC agents will be in court this Thursday. Martise Johnson was charged with obstruction of justice and being drunk in public on St. Patrick's Day. A video taken there shows Johnson with a bloodied face requiring 10 stitches. Virginia State Police have begun an investigation. The law firm representing Johnson says he plans to plead not guilty. And VCU students protested to show support for Johnson. As you can see in this video, students staged a die-in at the intersection of Broad and Harrison. Campus organization Black Action organized the event.
And we're getting our first look at the man Richmond police say shot at officers as they tried to make a drug bust. This is 20-year-old Darnell Elliott, the suspected shooter. Police say they were trying to talk to him and another man outside the Blue Ridge Estates apartments. There he is right there, Wednesday night, when Elliott reached down his pants and accidentally shot himself in the leg. Investigators say he managed to run off and then fired off several shots at officers before he was tackled and arrested. Elliott is facing firearms charges, but police say more charges are pending. They're still looking for the other suspect in this case. And families were in for a shock this past weekend as they visited their loved ones' grave sites to find tire tracks and damaged headstones. CBS 6's Teresa Galasso is in our newsroom with what maintenance is doing to fix the problem.
The damage was spotted by some people visiting family members buried at the cemetery.
You're not only disrespecting the dead, but you're disrespecting the family members as well.
Becky Spain is one of many concerned after seeing these pictures on Facebook showing severe damage at Chesterfield County's Dale Memorial Park. Spain says her father is buried here. Fortunately, no harm was done to his headstone. However, when she drove down to see the damage for herself, Spain says she was outraged.
I can only imagine how these people feel coming out here and seeing that the money that they put into this has now been damaged because of poor maintenance.
There are tire tracks in the path of grave sites, sinking tombstones, and holes covered by boards. Families say a truck drove over their loved ones' headstones, leaving them damaged. And if you look here, this one is even out of the ground. And those to blame, maintenance workers. A public relations firm speaking on behalf of Dale Memorial Park issued a statement that reads in part, "We empathize with our client families and understand their concerns about the cemetery grounds. Occasionally, due to the circumstances beyond our control, our property requires additional maintenance, which we conduct as professionally and as quickly as possible." But Angela Osment is questioning their professionalism. She, too, has family members buried here. She says the maintenance workers insist the recent snowfall was partially to blame, but Osment believes otherwise.
If the weather did that, then they need to keep the tractors away until the ground hardens. That's it.
Crews are now scheduled to clean up Dale Memorial Park to restore it back to its original condition. The cemetery is working on fixing all of the damage.
Thanks, Teresa. Passengers of a stranded cruise ship are now back on dry land after a storm off the coast of Australia struck Tuesday night. The Carnival Spirit had almost 2,500 passengers on board. Strong 30-foot waves and winds over 60 miles slammed against the ship. Officials closed the harbor due to the severe weather. Very scary sight. The storm blew some houses off of their foundations and caused flash flooding. Carnival says that the delay was unavoidable, but their ships are built to withstand this kind of weather.
Now to a developing story. Henrico, 9th grader, gets quite the surprise right in the middle of class.
The Highland Springs high school student hasn't seen her brother in 3 years until Thursday. Take a look, a happy reunion.
Henrico Schools tells us the man in uniform is Anthony Johnson. They say he's been serving in the U.S. Navy and just came home from his deployment in Bahrain in the Persian Gulf. As you can see, he surprised his sister Kiona yesterday. She was not expecting to see him so soon.
I love those stories. And another heartwarming story, this one out of Chesterfield tonight. A boy with autism gets a birthday surprise from his family, friends, and a vacuum cleaner salesman. 14-year-old Dylan Johnson has a passion for vacuum cleaners. His mom wanted to make his birthday something special, so she wrote a letter to the Kirby company inviting them to Dylan's birthday party.
The company sent a salesman to give a demonstration and to present Dylan with a brand new Kirby vacuum. Dylan's mom said there was not a dry eye in the house and says Dylan has been over the moon ever since, and the house is spotless, no doubt.
Nice gift there. Poisoned wine.
What a recent study has found in some wines and how it might be harmful to your health.